Welcome to the Beatles Talk Show. Today is March 2nd. We're looking at Beatles historical facts through the years. On this date in 1962, the Beatles performed 2 gigs. They were at different venues. They played at St. John's Hall in Boodle, and then they crossed the Mersey River to play at the Tower Ballroom in Wallasey. And the Beatles were paid £17, and the Searchers were also on the bill. They were paid £6. 357 people in attendance. This was a pretty big gig for the Beatles at this time.
It's funny though, eh? You think about it. This is the Beatles, and only 2 years before they broke the world stage. And they made how much? £17?
£17.
Oh,
so you split that 4 ways, or maybe even 5 ways. I don't know if Brian Epstein was getting a cut as well of the gigs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bet that's what
something
they did.
What happened in '64, my friend?
Well, 1964 on this date was a big day because the Beatles' Twist and Shout was released as a single in the United States.
Sing it up, baby, now. Sing it up, baby. It was.
On Tolly Records. This was the 4th label to release a Beatles record in America, and they were all competing. This is how the Beatles were able to eventually have the top 5 songs in America, because they had all these different labels promoting a song each, and the American audience was buying it all up. On the same day, the Beatles began filming their first movie, A Hard Day's Night. The film didn't even have a title at this point.
No, Ringo came up with the title, actually, for those who don't know.
And on this historic day, George Harrison, on the set, met his future wife, model Pattie Boyd.
That's right.
On the same day in 1965, the Beatles were in the Bahamas filming their second movie, Help.
Poor guys. Must have been horrible.
On this date in 1967, the Beatles were recording overdubs for Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which they'd now been working on for a couple of days. And it was announced that the Beatles were winners at the 9th Annual Grammy Awards on that same day in 1967, winning Song of the Year. Michelle, which wasn't even released as a single, won Song of the Year for Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah, and that's actually, even though it was Lennon and McCartney, credited to Lennon and McCartney, it was actually a Paul song. He's the one that wrote it and sang that.
On this date in 1969, John and Yoko performed a concert. Keep in mind, he's still in the Beatles.
Yes.
They had just done the rooftop concert a month ago, and now John and Yoko is performing a concert for a crowd of 500 people, Cambridge, England, and John Lennon would play feedback distorted guitar while Yoko non-stop screamed over top of it. They were joined actually by a saxophone player and a percussionist, and they were doing free-form jazz live in front of people, and this would be recorded for John and Yoko's second album,
Life of the Lions.
Unfinished Music Number 2.
I've got that, yeah. It's a weird album. I remember buying it as a kid thinking this is going to be like a regular Beatles album, and all you hear is this, it's weird, man.
And now it's your favorite album.
Yeah, go figure.
On this date in 1975, while in Los Angeles, Paul and Linda were stopped by the police for running a red light, and they found marijuana in Linda's purse, and she is charged with possession.
This goes back to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. We're not going to go there yet. Yeah. I mean, it was 75. I mean, everybody had pot. You know, probably most kids have pot. More kids have pot now than ever before. So back then it was a big deal, right? And being that it was a Beatle, they're going to make a big deal out of that. Right? I wonder if that's what happened in Japan, though. That's what I was getting at here. What we had touched on before.
Don't know. All we know is they get caught a lot.
Yeah, it's almost like they had it out for Paul and Linda, you know, with the whole drug thing, which just pisses me off a little bit, you know. Because, I mean, I'm such a Paul McCartney fan. But what are you going to do?
On this date in 1992, Yoko Ono released a 6-CD box set called Ono Box, featuring 105 tracks she'd recorded through the years with John.
So my dear friends, come back when you can.